What's up guys, and welcome back to part 50 of The Witcher 3.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy.
Now, this landmark moment, what do we have in store for this episode, I imagine? Well, I've had a little look on our mini-map, and we've got a quest up ahead called Following the Thread, and we're going to do just that.
Mine's like war. Never know when you're done for.
Once we've done that, we'll continue following the broken flowers and talking to some of the women that Dandelion's been in contact with. The quest we're after is Following the Thread. So we've just got to talk to the supervisor, who should be somewhere around here.
Sonny, we gotta haul some cheese into town. We'll clean out the grounds.
But there's bandits prowling just outside of town. Foreigners.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He, himself,
Supervises.
Exactly!
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
What? Another bloke's already after it. What did the beast last attack? Anyone see this monster? Yeah, who?
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Brave fool. Doesn't really narrow down our options.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
Well, that is helpful. So appears only at night.
When did you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks, so long.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna examine this crime scene. So a beast only appears at night. Now, gives us a little indication of what it could be, but let's not give the game away just yet.
Excuse me.
God, hang on. They're leading away, aren't they? It's quite big tracks as well. Jesus. Yeah, nobody's touched this crime scene yet, have they?
Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire? Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded.
Whoever's took the contract knows what they're doing.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Great. An Ekimara, right. Let's loot what we can in here and then get out. Don't worry, this won't contaminate the crime scene. Christ, they've left the door wide open so they can't exactly blame anybody. As you can see these tracks without even using my Witcher sensors, they're that big. So it's an Ekimara we're after. We should have an entry for one of these. Vampires, yes. Ekimaras. Bah, ain't nothing to fear. Ekimaras, why, they ain't nothing more than overgrown bats. Anonymous city guardsman's last words. Yeah, you really don't want to be saying that to one of these things, do you? Like other vampires, Ekimaras are not, despite what village gossips may say, undead humans. They are instead post-conjunction monsters who have no particular feelings about garlic, holy water, or religious symbols. Unlike their portrayals in ballads and legends, they look nothing like handsome, pale aristocrats with charming Eastern accents. Though, like Katakans or Nekarats, they do bear a strong resemblance to overgrown bats. So, I wasn't wrong then. They also do not suck blood from the neck of virgins with a delicate kiss-like bite. They tear them to shreds using long, sharp claws and then slurp the spattered blood off the ground. Ekimaras are unusually cruel and exceptionally swift. They are able to quickly land blow after blow, capable of smashing even the best Mahakaman-made armour into tiny shards. They should be fought with a silver sword, remembering that they can regenerate back health over time. One should thus never attempt to tire them out or, gods forbid, wait for them to bleed to death. Instead, cut them down as quickly as possible and, if possible, burn the body to ash and scatter it into the four winds. Great, this is not going to be easy by the looks of things.
Stop coming. There's somebody coming.
It's gone into the water. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Bless you. It has gone into the water. Over at that old mill, perhaps? It's the Ekimaras taking up shop in this building and wait until nightfall. I mean, looking at the time, nightfall's going to be with us pretty shortly. We got no tracks coming out the water. Maybe it just went straight on the dock. Ah, yeah. I see some. Yes, it did. So jumped out here. Oh, we got something. Right, let's just grab all this quickly. Oh, that's actually quite rare. Oh God, looks like our friend's already here fighting him. Right, so vampire oil. Quen, Igni, and sword and ready.
Come closer.
It's Lambert!
Come on!
Kid, you're not kid. Nice shot, Lambert. I think I'm going to need a couple of potions for this, even with 2 witches on it. Shit, not got Devil's Puffball equipped. Right. Doesn't like that.
Time to enlist.
Nice work, Lambert. Fancy seeing you here, eh?
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
Ah, pleasant seeing you again, my friend. Where have you been? What have you been up to?
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go, Johnny. No, we're going with him. Let's go.
Let's go.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
What the hell? It lets Lambert in straight away, but me, no. Guess I need to be more blunt.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Yeah, Carradine, Lambert, calm down. No, let's let him go on.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Carradine. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
Oh, what? The Lambert's just left me. He's gone to chase him down and he's left me with the guards.
You'll never learn.
God, I thought actually that guy was dead. Apparently not. And that's why Exploding Quench Shield is good. Why didn't I get that sooner? Well, Lambert's seems like he knows who this supervisor is and he's gone chasing up after him, so we best make haste. I guess put our sword away. Get out, my sister.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Carradine's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Okay then, what the hell? Could I explain, well, we know, can't believe he just killed it.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Oh, Lambert. What have you got yourself mixed in? He clearly cares about it because he was very passionate about where he was asking for this Yad Karadin. And then he just brutally murdered that guy in cold blood, which doesn't exactly help the general consensus and cause for people disliking witches, does it? Did I just pick up a... I did just pick up a sword called Wolf, didn't I? I did, and it's pretty darn good. Steel sword. Nice. Crossbow's level 21. So I'm not going to be using that for a little while. Gee, I just remembered, we left that Ekimara completely, didn't we? I'm going to have to go back there at some point and pick up my trophy from it, if there is one. I assume there's going to be. Get that tiny bit of health back. He said more guardsmen will show soon, didn't he? Forget I didn't see that in the way out. Let's get out of here. Nothing to see here. Nothing's happened inside. Okay, so meet Lambert at the Seven Cats Inn. Well, we know that's just over that little bridge because we went there earlier on. And also in this direction should be the woman that frequents the Seven Cats Inn, and we're supposed to be meeting Lambert there. So this has obviously turned into a personal matter for Lambert.
Got my eye on you.
What it regards, obviously we've got no idea, but hopefully he will reveal to us why he just killed that supervisor after getting the information out of him, then boom, dead. 60 meters away, not that far. Where are you at, Lambert? Ah, there he is.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Long one.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, he's fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah, after it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
At least he's acknowledging something about me. So what happened to him? What's that about? Yeah, so stop it, Geralt. We don't want option 2.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And he had Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
That explains it, then. That's justified. Yeah, justified him killing Lund.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy, just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely, because we'll get angry if you don't. It's a tough choice, because with Lambert, either outcome could be drastically opposite.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beard for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Carradine's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Carradine's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund.
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This Celise. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Carradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Carradin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Celise.
Don't go looking for Carradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Do you think's right? Don't kill her. Well, no, especially not here in front of an audience. Lund was a little bit different.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Celise.
Fine, we need to talk first. Yeah, let's talk a bit more.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Okay then, another quest where we're heading to Skellige. Go to Pharaoh and look for Hammond. Well, guess we're not chatting to Lambert for a little bit longer, are we? He was never one for chit-chat, I suppose, proven by his actions. So I'll have to pick up the trail of following the thread a lot later on once we do visit Skellige. Quests are packing up now, piling up to investigate once we get over there. Suppose we should make our way back into Novigrad. Still plenty more for us to do in the city. Let's have a look. Okay, it's just gonna tell me. Okay. Cat School, Fists of Fury. Not particularly, I can do that a bit later. Really, we probably want to go and continue talking to a few of these women. So we've got Marabella, Molly, and Rosa va Atra. We got in the centre square. Okay, another contract. We can leave that for now. And playing Innkeeps. Leave that for now as well. Well, let's try to go gate. We'll head for the southern gate, and that's going to be quicker. We'll go and look for Marabella. Then it'll be Molly, and then finally Rosa. That was a nice little distraction. I wasn't expecting that, running into Lambert all of a sudden. At least we marked episode 50 with a little bit of a reunion of sorts, Witchers-wise. call Roach. To watch out for some bandits around Novigrad this time of night. It's just about to strike midnight.
Giddy up.
Duty calls.
Ah!
Especially want to keep our eyes peeled. Alleyways like that. There's all look like the body there.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Yes, I know there are. Had the pleasure of running into them before.
Piss me trousers.
That's unfortunate. Should probably get that looked at.
And remember, never venture into the bits alone. Always take a partner.
Rubbish.
Got a wife?
No.
How about a dog?
Yeah, I have a dog.
So you've got someone to live for.
Go, go.
Whoa, okay, what's this? Something that's cornered off. Guess I'm not going that way.
What is it, great boy?
Slow now. Whoa.
Yeah, Marabella should just be in here. Let's read this first. Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine, I get the feeling if I tell her I can't wait, she'll just tell me to, so...
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? Butcher when I grow up. Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat,"
My
and then he
daddy's a
killed
witch hunter
him.
and chased his old crones.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough,
La, la, la,
he's as good as in the grave. This one's got...
Come on, kids. Clear out of here. Marabella and I have got some talking to do.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Same answer as I give Geralt.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Okay, so unfortunately Marabella hasn't really given us a great deal to go off. hopefully Molly will be a bit more successful. At least she doesn't mind me robbing her blind. Ballads, no letters to read. Oh, the same bloody letters, isn't there? Sorry, put your lights back on. And that's why you loot. You get all that shite that we get, just drink, food, and then you get emerald dust. Makes it all worthwhile. Last wish.
No, started this war.
Right, Molly. She's up here, I'd assume.
Hey, not like that. Draw it out. What difference would it make?
Guess I'm going to the upper levels of Novigrad here. Oh yeah. We're at the fancy part of town now.
What's he doing here?
Hey! Come down here if I want to, bitch. Okay, Molly. Fine. Tell you what. I think I'm just gonna rest up till morning. Might not be as many interactions in the dead of night than there would be during the day.
My dad is a witch hunter and chases old
Hard
clothes.
finding work here, you know. I need a belt set.
Here we go, population is well and truly back now, and we've got ourselves a notice board, and a barber's. Get ourselves a trim. Merchant.
She never lies about serious matters.
It's a wealthy townsman on the outside. Right, let's have a chat to this guy first, shall we?
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we got another visitor.
Alright, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Okay then. A lizard figurine. Jade figurine. Old wine from Toussaint. The curious cases of virtuous Vega. Guess we'll be buying all of those. All of them are quest related. Oh, he sells a clearing potion. So we can see what that does. That returns all of our ability points to spend and do it again. I might actually get that, so we've got it for later on in the game. I think I will. The horse whistler. He's got quite a few good bits, hasn't he, this guy? A good saddlebags and a lot of dust. It's paint, isn't it? No, it's glamour. Okay. Wonder if he'll buy anything. I've got here. Christ, you sell. Look at the resale value of that. Ugh, horrible. Right. Will he actually pay okay for my swords or not? No, he won't. Never mind. No need to worry. Actually, I will buy that book, I think.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Okay, so there will start a couple of quests for us, those things. No, we picked up a book there, The Horse Whistler. How does this go? So there's the figurine. Safe conduct. Oh yeah, we got a couple of maps, didn't we? Forgot about an Edwin Grelof's third map. Beautiful. Professor Slavko Atimstein will be furious. I lost the first map in a game of Gwent, and then the second was stolen from me while I was slightly indisposed after a hard night in the casino. I cannot arrive empty-handed at the station near the tomb under Crookbag Hills, or the Professor will vivisect me on the spot. The 4 new locations I have marked on this map might be enough to protect me from his wrath. Edwin Greloff. And then, faded notes by the Witcher Elga. Elga placed upgrades to the School of the Wolf Witcher gear in 3 different caves in the immediate area south of Kaer Morhen. He hoped future generations of Witchers would be able to find them in an hour of need. Yeah, definitely be going after them. There's a couple of contracts. And that's the Curious Cases of Virtuous Vega. I'll read that a little bit later. See if we've got any other contracts and bits, ballads, Horse Whistler. Here we go. More scavenger hunts will pop up for me. Oh, it's Griffin School Part 3. Any more? No. Okay, that's fine. Good morning, sir. I need a shave.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Do you know, I do debate maybe I should go fully shaven for a little while. That was obviously the original Geralt. The beard is more so The Witcher 3, but I'm just too much of a fan of the beard. I want to be clean shaven, full beard, trimmed short. Excellent. That'll do me very nicely.
So long.
Okay. That maintenance taken care of. It's time to go and have a chat with Molly. After we've done that, we'll read this notice board next to me. Or should we do that now? We'll talk to Molly first. She's only... oh, she's just here. Christ, this is a fancy residence, isn't it? Oh, there's Lavalette guards outside. Wonder if Molly's any relation to... I think is it Arian? Arian Lavalette? Very beginning of The Witcher 2?
This Baronet's Lavalette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette. An Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Oh, Movran, we meet again.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Find my own way. No, just happy to go with you, yeah. I can take diversion.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Well, I must say, that went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Wonder if she really knows what happened with Arian. It's been such a long time, I can barely remember myself.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Alright, come on then, Morvran. Let's do it.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Do I have to choose? I forgot all of them. Right. So, Thunderbolt, that's going to be really quick but difficult to control, I think that one was. That was Zerrikanian was Stamina. I think Nemrod was, one of them two was the one that he liked. But I can't remember them two. Let's just go with Zerrikanian Bear.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Oh, I'm not going to have a second chance at this, am I? Because this has put me straight into it.
Riders, ready!
Right, hold on, I need to be proper concentrating at the start.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Faster.
Awesome, we're off to a blistering start. Right, need to gain a lead here. I need a sizable lead before letting my stamina regen. I think I'll have a break just around this bend.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Whoa, Morvran. Phew, he nearly overtook me.
Don't spare the horse.
One more breather should be enough to get me across the line.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse!
Oh yes, victory is mine.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Nothing hurts.
Well,
as much
Murvran,
as
I'll give you
life
credit.
does.
You were keeping up with me the
Yeah,
entire
right.
time. Let's have a look. Is that racing saddle? It's probably going to be the same as we've got, isn't it? Enhanced racing saddle. A bit disappointing. Oh no, it is superior racing saddle. Sweet. Got ourselves an upgrade. Okay then, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
The look on his face when she said that. Actually, I was fine. Yes, if not for him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister? What? Dandelion doesn't have a sister. You're aware of that. Remember? Yeah, let's just remember your last conversation with Dandelion.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, it's gonna make me say it, isn't it? Uh-oh. Busted, Dandelion.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Okay, right then. I wonder who this woman is.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Right, so... the only woman left is Rosa va Atra. I am actually quite curious though if our interactions with the Lady Lavalette are any different with the outcome of Arian. So at the very beginning of The Witcher 2 you do get a choice whether or not to kill him or you imprison him. And I imprisoned him, and if I recall correctly he dies, but that's by his own hand when he burns down the castle. But I can't quite remember, it has been quite a while since I did that quest. But she was quite pleasant to me, so obviously my save that's been imported, he didn't die, otherwise she'd probably be cursing me right now. So either we can return to Novigrad on our own accord, or go with Voorhees and the Baroness Lavalette. Where are we? Let's just have a seek. Cat school. That's quite interesting and quite close. Discovered notice board. Oxenfurt drunk. I am considering checking out going back to Novigrad on foot, or well, horseback, because I'd quite like to see what these two areas are and travel through this small village and check out these other two bits. There's still plenty more areas to check out though. Tell you what, we'll speak to Mervran and tell him that we'll make our way back on our own. I wonder if we can actually speak to the Baroness by ourselves.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Excuse me, I was about to talk to the Baroness. Did it come as like a package deal? Right, yeah, I'd like to go back, thanks. So yeah, I'll head back on my own.
No, actually came to say goodbye. I'll get back on my own somehow.
As you will. In any case, I thank you for a pleasant afternoon.
No, thank you. Till next time.
Yeah, I must say our interaction with Voorhees was much more pleasant this time around.
Nothing hurts as much
as... Well, another freak.
Be careful! Your guards have left now, so there's just you townsfolk. So don't you be calling me a freak. Oh, look at this new racing saddle. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Okay, northwards we go. Through this very nice little orchard. And, oh, hold on. Place of power right there. I'd have missed that if I went back with Mervran and the Baroness. And this one was pretty easy to see. Just staring me in the face. It's been quite a while since seeing one of these. I think this is actually the Axie one.
Medallion's humming. Piece of power. It's gotta
be. Excellent. Okay, that's that done with. Put our point in, shall we? May as well. Exploding shield is now fully done. So we've got 21 points in here. We've got another 5 to put in, so we've got 7 more to unlock the final branch. So we can put 5 into the Quen intensity, I think. That's the plan for now. And then we'll see. Have I not got anything in there? What the fuck? Really? Okay, I'm going to have to make up for that. Didn't realise I didn't have anything activated in there, unless that's recently just unlocked, which it could have done at level 16. 10%, I've got a 10% one in there, haven't I? Yeah, I do, good. 10%, 10%, yeah. Right then, that should just about wrap up this episode. We ran into Lambert on our travels just on the outskirts of Novigrad, helped him with a personal issue which isn't quite wrapped up yet. We've still got to go to Skellige, talk to Hammond in my case, whilst Lambert goes to talk to Celise. Ooh, hold on. We're not quite done yet. Alright, fuck this. Really?
Oh, you're fucked.
Really? Do you really think that? Tell you what, let's try and hit me.
Yeah.
No. Tell me, do you like fire? I didn't think you would. I was literally just about to end the episode then as well, and a group of bandits just had to interrupt me, didn't they? Hey, I'll take it though from a little bandit camp, but interesting, that's a very fancy chest for an area like this. Enhanced blizzard and guardsman's boots. Excelente! So glad they interrupted me now. Rog? Where you at? Rog? Ah, there you are. Hiding in the bushes. So with that bandit camp cleared, it's back onto the road for a little bit of exploration on our way back into Novigrad.